It's the end of the week. Time to kick off your heels, grab a handful of nuts and treat yourself to bubbles and gossip. From Club Eagle Amsterdam, this is Niki Today Tonight.
Hello, darlings. We're back with another episode of Niki Today Tonight. How was your week, Dirk?
It was quite busy, actually, yeah.
Yeah, what did you do?
Well, I have to make this show, don't I?
Yeah, that's true.
It's quite a kerfuffle, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we've got a great program lined up for you tonight. We've got wonderful guests. And it's actually a weird week because there are two major things happening. The House of Gucci, the film?
Oh, okay.
Is out. I wonder what that is about. Yeah. It's about Gucci, though. Do you like Gucci?
Yeah.
I think she's a wonderful dog.
Yeah.
And the other big news, the new Adele album dropped today.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is a very lovely title. It's 30. Yeah, I know. Why? Yeah. It's her age, right? She's 30 years old.
That's something to do with her size or something, but
no.
Age, right?
She slimmed down. She's now.
Just like you.
Yeah, just like me. She's now a size 10 or something like that. I don't know. But anyways, let's see who's on the program tonight.
Yes.
Yeah.
In this week's Niki Today Tonight, Wouter is truly big in Japan. Marta is on her way to supermodel stardom. And Reindier embraces us in song. How tantalizing.
Well, we've got a really great jazz singer right now. He is the one and only Wouter Hamel. Come down, please. Oh my goodness, he is great.
Keep it going, I'm not there yet.
Hello, darling. Wow, I love what you're wearing.
Oh, sorry, I'm blocking all this.
No.
Hello.
Hey, hello. Grab yourself a drink, sit down.
Yeah.
So
Am I
sweet.
allowed to have one of these?
Yeah, definitely.
Little bubbly.
Yeah, lovely bubbly. Cheers. How was your week?
Thank you. I've been good. I'm so happy to be back on tour again after all this. Let's not mention the C word, but yeah, it's lovely to be back on the road again, doing what I love, and most of all, touring with my musicians and engineer that I'd missed so much. And I'd missed loading dock so much. For the people at home, the loading dock is where you get all the instruments into your cars and shit. And
yeah, the instruments into your car, yeah.
Yeah.
The loading dock.
I love the loading dock because that's where we hang out after shows and have a beer. And, so I've had a good week. Yeah.
Great. We've got another guest coming down right now.
Oh, yeah.
She is a TikTok influencer. She's a model. She's on her way to become a superstar. It's the one and only Marta Boertman. Hello, darling. Come on down. Wow, you look fabulous. How are you, sweetie?
I'm very good.
Hello. Grab yourself a glass of bubbly.
Oh, so I will.
Yeah. So cheers. How was your week?
My week was very good, actually, but nothing really special happened. But mostly sleeping, to be honest.
Oh, well, that's good. I love sleeping.
It's my favorite thing,
Lucky
especially now
you.
it's getting colder again. I'm like, you can't get me out of bed.
Yeah, that's true. Are you more a summer person?
No, to be honest, I prefer winter because I prefer to stay in bed. I can't take heat at all.
You should have been a bear.
I love her already, yeah. You're still talking my language, yeah.
But let's get our next guest out. It's upcoming pop star. They compare him to Björk or David Bowie. He is Reindier. Oh my goodness. You're all so incredibly hot.
Hey, darling.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Love what you're wearing.
Thank you.
Definitely Fashion Week. Grab yourself a bubbly, darling.
I forget. This one, yeah.
Yeah. So, everyone, cheers.
Cheers.
I'm sorry, you got water.
No bubbly for you.
There's no bubbly for him, that's okay. We'll get later on.
Play anyways.
So, sweetie, how was your week?
First drink, no.
Yeah. Oh, that kind of week.
Yeah. No, I had my first gig since Corona.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago you were in the Paradiso, right?
No, Melkweg.
Melkweg.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Same.
Yeah,
But-
that's the same size, right? Nearly.
Nearly.
Oh yeah.
No, but it was really good. And like also, because we played for people who were seated, but not for people who were standing, so it was a totally different energy. But it's so good. It's really good.
They were seated, or they
No,
were...
before we only played for seated during...
And now they stood up.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a
This
real
was
pop
so
concert.
different.
Oh
Because people
wow.
were screaming, or people were getting a beer, or people were talking, and first I was like, shut up.
I'm singing here.
Singing. Then I thought, no, this is good. It's really
Oh, great. So, Wouter, let's start with you. Oh my goodness, I love all your outfits. I'm just completely in love. And
It's very comfy.
And did you coordinate the color schemes again?
We made
We had that
Yeah,
last
no,
week as
totally,
well.
yeah.
Group text.
Last week, all my guests were in black. The week before, they were all in black, and then, my goodness,
I do have a spark of color though,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah, I
a
saw
Gucci.
them.
Oh, it's so funny.
Very on brand.
Well, it is the week of House of Gucci.
I would never say that, but my friend works at the Gucci shop, so he gives me this shit for almost for free.
Okay, we all
I
should
would
get
never
a
buy
lot.
200 euro socks. Just
No, I thought
Disclaimer.
he steals them from
almost.
Now we should get a lot from Gucci. We've been mentioning them often now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sponsored by.
So, Gucci, come up with your stuff. But anyways, Wouter,
You don't need that, darling.
you told me you were touring, right?
Yeah.
And what is your show about?
It's about the nightclub era, and to me, well, this could be a nightclub. I've been here at night in a club. So.
Yeah, you've been
But-
here at night.
But when I think of nightclubs with the kind of music I make, which is kind of jazzy and maybe a bit, I wouldn't say old-fashioned, very classic, that's the nightclub I'm talking about. Everybody's dressed to the nines, and there's only good cocktails.
Oh, a little bit like Great Gatsby.
Yeah, so that's kind of the vibe. But of course, there's a twist, and I wear this kind of cropped blazer, so it's all a bit weird, like the MC from Cabaret.
Yeah.
A bit
Love
like that.
show.
So there's a bit of an edge there as well. So it's a lot of jazz ballads and swing songs, and yeah. So it's got a nightclub theme.
So, and what is it like for you to go back on tour after the sea?
Well, I've been lucky that I have done quite a few gigs in between. Outside for seated people, which is usually my jam because I'm doing a theater tour now, so people are seated. So what is it? Yeah, what is it like? To be honest, I've been not super chill about the whole the C word. I'm gonna say about COVID because I was afraid I'd catch it and I'd end up in a hospital or worse or whatever. So it was a bit strange for me in the before the QR time that there was just people who could definitely have it, and or that I could have it and that I could, because sometimes my audience can be quite senior, and of course I'm projecting, I'm spitting, while we all are when we are speaking, but especially when you're singing, as you know, a lot of. So I didn't want to affect anyone. I wasn't very chill, but now I guess I'm vaccinated. Yeah, so I'm more chill about it. And I think I appreciate it more than I did before because nothing like that had ever been taken away from me. Like, this was my life. Also, I haven't been to Japan or Korea or Indonesia or Hong Kong or China in 2 years. That never happens. Usually I just fly back and forth all the time. So it was a time to reflect and to repent. I don't want to ever miss this.
You made some lovely new music.
Yeah, I was productive. Luckily,
Yeah, let's watch a clip.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Flirty, dance with me pretty. Feels like we're on a lucky streak. Tipsy and blurry. Come on, now hurry. No worries, just let the rhythm speak.
Wow, that was lovely.
Thank you.
Yeah, it looks so summery. I felt like putting on my skates as well.
Yeah.
It's very 80s.
Yeah,
Was that?
I grew up in the 80s.
Me too, darling.
So did we.
I love the 80s. If you would do an 80s song in your set, what would it be? If you could, take one of those classic pop songs from the 80s
Wow,
and
yeah.
make it a jazzy song.
I read this book, I think it was Shalom Auslander, and he kept referencing the song Sailing by Christopher Cross. I recently saw a friend of mine on Facebook who said, guilty pleasure, I'm going to Christopher Cross concert. I was like, fuck that, that's not a guilty pleasure. He's a legend, he's a Grammy winner. So sailing takes me away. You know the song.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't have to sing it. I would do that one.
You would
it's
do
perfect
that.
for my voice.
We enjoy
it's
it when
not
you do.
far down from paradise. And it's a beautiful rhythm. One of the best live session drummers on that track. So I'm a fan. I should go to a Christopher Cross concert.
You should.
Because he's still really good. Yeah.
So, but what a lot of people, well, people in the Netherlands know, but maybe not in Spain or in Sweden, you are actually the embodiment of somebody who made it big in Japan.
Yeah, I guess.
That happened in like 2007 with your hit Breezy over there.
Yeah, it was a really strange time because, first of all, I was just a struggling musician, aren't we all? But so I had difficulty paying the rent and all that, you know, like a normal person who finishes conservatory and has no idea how they're going to make money. And then all of a sudden I make an album and literally people came walking up to me at North Sea Jazz where I was playing. And they asked, like, are you interested in coming to Japan? I was like, yeah. But then another label approached me. And then my label manager stood beside, well, we already have a few offers. So apparently there was like 5 Japanese labels fighting over me.
Really? 5 fighting over you?
Yeah, so it was great. It was
But like also Chinese or just Japanese?
that was just Japanese. Well, the world has changed since then because, as you all know, Korea has a really big role in Asian culture right now. But back then, and maybe recording industry, it's still Japan is kind of the guide country. If it does well in Japan, there's a big chance it will bleed out to the other countries, and it did. So yeah.
And do you still, right now, of course not, but do you still tour a lot in Asia?
Yeah, I've been to Korea like 20 times and Japan 22 times. So in those, 13, 14 years.
So you got a condo somewhere in Tokyo as well?
No.
Not yet.
No, not really. No. So that's my short answer. Accommodation in Tokyo is quite difficult.
That's a pity. I was hoping, you know.
It's small.
I like got a
Sleep
place
on
to
the-
go.
I sleep on the floor even in the
Don't they
Airbnb.
all?
Yeah.
My
But
goodness.
sometimes they put us up in very nice hotels, and as a struggling musician, I'd never had that 5-star service. It's very dangerous.
be
You could get used to it, but yeah.
So you played with legends, big people, but you also recently performed for the Queen of the Netherlands.
Ah, yeah.
How was that?
There's a whole history, actually. I was a weirdo. Once at a benefit, like maybe 2007-8, I had to perform for them, like in a whole lineup with Lisbeth List. You must know Lisbeth List in Germany, you know. But she's a legend. And I had 2 albums in my pocket because I knew I was going to meet Willem, Alexander, and Maxima, who were then the crown prince and princess and are now the king and queen. I was like, here's my CD. I have 2 for you because you probably both have cars with drivers separately. And they were like, ha ha ha. And afterwards I was shaking a bit like, ooh, did I really just say that? And that's where kind of it started. So they invited me for lunch. I'm an ambassador of a group to bring more music to elementary schools here with Maxima. I've been to the...
So you're besties with the Queen. My goodness.
Am I humble bragging?
I'm like a little scared, a little nervous.
Wow.
Yeah, and then recently I sang for her birthday as well.
Talking about singing, you're going to perform a little song for us, aren't you?
Yeah, I will.
So
I've
go
got my guitar.
get ready, and
Yeah.
I'll announce you.
Okay, great.
So right now, here in Club Eagle Amsterdam, we have the legendary Wouter Hamel who's going to sing a song. Wouter Hamel, everyone.
Ba-da-doo, da-da-doo, da-da-doo, no-ba-doo, ba-boo-bow. Bra-da-da-da-dum-da-ba-do. Didn't pick up on the signs, afraid to read between the lines. I close my eyes and drift to yesterday. I'm afraid to tell you so. Think it's better if I go, but you can drift with me to brighter days. I hope you're having fun out there, oh, across that big blue sea somewhere. Oh, I wish you pleasant dreams. How I hope you dream of me. Whoa. Think I've walked these streets before, and I've knocked on every door. I close my eyes and drift to yesterday. Oh, I'm afraid to tell you so. Think it's better if I go, but you can drift with me to brighter days. Now,
That was lovely. That was so beautiful. Thank you so much. So, Marta, you are, did you start out as a TikTok influencer or?
I mean, I started modeling like 10 years ago and I kind of just rolled into the TikTok world. It was a very random
But
thing.
you got like 1.1 million followers.
I think I started like 1.5 years ago. It went super quick. Like it went really quick and very unexpected. For me, it was kind of a joke to start this whole TikTok journey. I just wanted to see some more representation for the queer community, but in a more natural and not so serious way, like just relatable, accessible. And I started making jokes about it, and now I'm here. So that's a pretty big deal.
I scrounged through your account when you start with one video, you know. Let's see the other one. Okay, let's see the other one. Before you know it, it's like, oh my God.
2 hours later.
Exactly.
I hate it when people say this, actually. It's like, I saw your videos, I'm just like, oh, I'm so sorry. Well,
it's actually quite funny because you don't take yourself seriously at all. I mean, let's watch that little clip.
Just a
that
gentle
one.
reminder, if you're not being nice to your girlfriend, I'll be nice to her. I'll be so nice to you. You won't even remember him. She won't even remember you.
So that was absolutely, that was hilarious. But what kind of video, is most popular? What do you prefer to do?
I mean, I prefer to make jokes, but I feel like my videos where I do take myself seriously or, I don't know, I just say very dumb things, I feel like those are the videos that get most views. I feel like it's very random, though, on TikTok. It's just the videos you put the least time in, they get the most views, and I really don't understand it. I just upload everything, and I'll see whatever does well.
Have you ever started a challenge?
I don't think I've really done like a challenge, to be honest, because they go so fast. I mean, I might have, but then it's like makeover challenges or like making myself look like a straight girl or... That was something that was really horrible. I hate that.
Wow.
Where do you even buy clothes like that?
Yeah, exactly.
In the straight girls' closet.
Not in Amsterdam.
Not in the men's section.
But you're also a supermodel, well, nearly a supermodel. You're
Working on it.
Well, you've done actually great shows. You've done things with Calvin Klein or Chanel.
A lot, yeah.
So what is that like, being a supermodel, a queer supermodel?
That is kind of crazy. I mean, most of my career, I wasn't really out of the closet because I was kind of scared that some brands might not want to work with me. So I actually only like publicly came out a couple of years ago. So that was a pretty big deal for me personally. That was definitely a thing because there were definitely some brands that didn't want to work with me at the time when I did come out.
Really? They just stopped the...
Yeah, like they didn't want a queer model, which is fine because I don't want to work with homophobes anyway. So I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, you don't want to work with them.
You don't want to model for bigots. No.
Amen. So it's actually great now. Like whenever I do get booked, I am booked for who I am, and like people know who I am, and that's honestly such an amazing chance. It's really crazy.
And the weird thing is, you'll never know what jobs you missed because of it. Because I'm super out, you know. So it's not at the very beginning, like a couple of years.
Yeah.
And well, it's not always smart to do commercially. And I've had so many people tell me, probably you've had models, older models, so like, keep it quiet. Because they mean well for you. Like they want you to do well financially, but I think to be well spiritually, you have to
Yeah,
be
exactly.
honest and be yourself fully, especially in 2021.
For
I
real.
know, right?
So I'm proud of you.
Yeah,
Was
it's
it also
very
because you
freeing.
work in Japan a lot? Or you...
Oh yeah. I was not allowed to talk about that. Yeah.
that's
But the same thing, for instance, my family's from Indonesia. So when they asked me, so where's your family from? I was honest, and I said Indonesia. And the label rep was like, don't say anything. Don't talk about, for people in Europe who don't know that, Japan occupied Indonesia, and my whole family was in camps and shit. So I was not really allowed to talk about that because
Yeah.
it's sensitive. But then apparently my sexuality is sensitive too. So,
Yeah, but that is for a lot of people. But at this point, I'm like, I mean, look at me, and you know that like I'm not straight. I don't think I look like.
I don't know. Is there actually a model?
Is there actually a brand that you really want to do something for, a designer? Model?
I think Yves Saint Laurent. That would be like, I think it would be really
Oh,
awesome. I
you
just love the
fit
like
there.
raw
Yeah.
rock and roll kind of style. Like,
So, Yves Saint Laurent, call her. But you're an open queer woman, and you're dating somebody from my home country.
Yes.
Yeah, you're dating the one and only actress Adelaide Kane. How's that? I mean, she's the star, of course.
It's definitely something to get used to, especially because she hasn't like openly dated women before. So a lot of people were quite surprised and angry at me for making her gay.
Oh, really?
The internet is so lovely, yeah?
It's just really funny to read the comments, but to be honest, people were very positive about it. I did get some like threatening mails saying that people would murder me if I would like break her heart and fun stuff like that.
Oh,
but
wow.
Oh my god.
no, it's,
You got both sides of the coin.
it keeps it spicy, It's, it keeps it interesting. So it's definitely something, very intense. But she's an amazing person, so I really can't complain. It's worth it.
Yeah, you also made a video a couple of months ago, I think, with her eating the Dutch treats and stuff.
Yeah.
That was hilarious, by the way.
She hated them.
Yeah, I know. She hated everything except for stroopwafels.
Yeah, she's a very picky eater. She has like very much with sensory, so she was like, especially eating licorice and stuff. She was just like, ugh.
Yeah, the way we eat licorice is crazy. In Italy, they take like this bit, and we take a kilo.
Just everything.
That's crazy.
We eat one bag a go.
But also when you're sick, always.
Yeah.
That's also super
Something
Dutch, right?
salty.
Yeah, for real.
It's for your throat.
Yeah,
She's an actress. Are you considering going that route as well?
I've been trying. I actually had my first premiere for Anne Plus recently.
Yeah, that's going to be in
And,
Netflix next year, right?
Yes, true, in 2022. I'm in there for like 2 seconds, so if you blink in the beginning, you already miss me. But it's like still a very big deal for me because you went there too.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I
thought it
loved
was so
it.
good.
It's so good.
It's an amazing movie. It was so much fun to film. Like these people are so creative and so real, and it was such an amazing opportunity because I watched this show when I was like a little baby gay, so it's just like such a big deal to be asked for this. So I hope I can go further from there. That would be amazing.
So, well, you've got lots of jobs, opportunities lined up now. I mean, directors call her. Okay.
Give her a part.
Okay. My goodness. So, next to you is the one and only Reindier. Reindier, you're, I'm going to read it out loud because it's a multimedia artist specialized in music and theater. That's what you are.
That's me.
In other words, you don't do ordinary gigs.
No, I try not to. But no, yeah, mostly my goal is a little bit to do a hybrid version between theater and a concert. And nowadays it's really, like if you go to Lady Gaga concert, it's always very theatrical and big and there's a story. But maybe also in Holland, if you are just a small artist, it's like, okay, go on, you have 20 minutes changing, you have to play, and then that's it. But for me, it was always like, I want to have more like a stage design and costumes and a story behind it. So, yeah, that's the thing I liked, so I have to fight a little bit more for it, but it's getting there.
Yeah, no,
See
well,
this.
there are other people who also did that. I mean, if you look at what David Bowie did in his early years.
Yes.
That was very theatrical. I mean,
Yeah.
And you had you don't call it an album. You have it's called a project. What you do, right?
Yeah.
And it's a concept of an album, short movie, and a show. It's called Obsidian Silk. Is that
Yes.
correct?
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Well, I wanted to make like a project where I tell a story about. It's like a kind of a fairy tale I made about a boy who slowly turns into a kind of robot figure because he suppresses his feelings and his gay sexuality and mainly that. And I wanted to make that in a story that you can see it in a movie, that you can see it in a performance, and that you can listen to it on the album, but it all tells the same story.
Oh, it's not like a continuum. It's not like you first have to see the concert and then...
No, because also you have the vinyl, like you can open it up and then you can read the whole fairy tale, so everything is connected.
Wow.
Yes.
I want that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Yes, please.
And how did you get to that storyline?
Well, it was something I had for a long time in my head, but the whole robot thing came because I went into, I don't know the English word, MRI scan? Something like that.
MRI scan,
of course. MRI scan. And then I went inside and it really felt like I had something with my nerve system because my left vocal cord is paralyzed. So they had to check like what was happening. But when I was laying there, it felt like there were those little tickies and those rumbling sounds, and I was inside of like a kind of claustrophobic thing, and it really felt like I was this human being inside a robot thing, and I just wondered, why can't I just be a robot? And they open up everything and they fix it and I can continue doing my shit.
Because that happened at the beginning of your career, right? You were studying vocals and you had like 5 octaves or something, and then that paralyzed. How did that influence all of that? I mean, that was a tragedy.
Yeah, because I started, it was like 7 years ago when I first released my first EP, and then it happened, so I had to quit everything, but that was the first time there were like managers and bookers, and I was like getting ready to do everything, and then the thing with my voice happened. But it was really tough time, but it also made me like how I appreciate making music right now is totally different, because then it was you're young and you want everything and you're eager, and now I take my time, I listen to myself, and I'm like, what do I want to make? What do I want to make for the world, for myself? And so
what happened? You were not able to sing anymore, or I don't really get it. Sorry.
The left vocal cord is paralyzed, so it's standing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna scare you. It's standing still, so it's
Yeah,
like
that is a
normally
thing,
it's doing
Yeah, no, I
this,
know about it.
and now it's doing this. So I can still talk, but it's a little bit more harsh, and I cannot do like the octaves up.
So your head voice is gone
Yeah.
because it's not. It's some laryngitis.
That sounds really
something like
like,
that. But then
like a
from
good realization
wow.
moment
Yeah.
for something
Yeah.
like this.
But it resulted in this wonderful project. Let's look at a clip of one of the songs.
You took it all, what's left of me. You took it all, what's left of me.
Wow, looks absolutely stunning. You had that. This is the part of the show that you had in the Melkweg, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
So how was that standing on stage again, completely for everyone? Weren't you nervous?
Yeah, I was not that nervous. I was more like exciting. I don't know how it was for you, but I want constantly. I want to do. Yeah, I want to do like. I was like so. So it was not my best concert because I was way too hyped.
But you had really great reviews.
Yeah, it was really nice. Yeah, really good reviews. So it was also the thing. I was working for this project now for 4 years almost. So this was the time I could release it and send it out. So. Really
Some more shows are coming up.
Yes, but we have a tour from January 22.
Okay, well, we can wait until January.
Yeah, I'll be
it's
there.
November. It's not that far away. Come on. So, the great thing about you, what I love about you, is that you embrace your queerness and your feminine side a lot. It's part of your shtick. Let's call it that. Why did you choose that? Go that way?
Yeah, for me there's no other way. It feels like I have to do that because otherwise I'm not true to myself and also not true to the art I want to make, because I want to tell a story and I really want to get people to come inside my world, and that's such a big part of my world, so I cannot not do it. It's really important for me.
And do you also feel like you have to be like an activist in this? Or is it more because of you, who you are?
Yeah, I think so. And maybe because of my music and because of what you feel during the show or listening to my music, you can feel something that can cause like a change of mind. But I don't see myself as an activist, but yeah, it's a very broad spectrum.
But you are all role models, you know that, right?
Yeah, that's maybe.
Are you
a better
aware
word.
of that? Well, he wasn't when he visited this club, though.
I know you answer very easily to like, yeah, but I'm not sure. I never really see myself like that, but yeah.
Yeah, you are.
I kind of, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I mean...
Because I have been brutally honest, for instance, to Japan again, about being queer, and also I think being an activist is kind of talking about it when it's not directly asked, and kind of weave in my boyfriend or something, and you see the little startle. But because of that, a lot of, especially girls, I don't know why, have reached out to me on DMs and shit, like, I want to come out of the closet, what can I do? And so I guess that means that you're a role model, yeah. Okay, that was a long explanation. Yes, we're all role models.
I feel like even if you just help one person feel more comfortable about themselves, you're already like a role model in a way. But at the same time, feeling like you have to be an activist, like especially because I like to present more masculine and stuff, I feel like people kind of expect you to be this kind of activist, even if you're just being yourself, and people can take that however they want.
That's the thing.
Speaking about being yourself, you're going to be yourself here on stage. Well, this is not a really big stage, but you're going to perform for us, right?
Yes.
It's from your new album?
No, this is not from the new album.
Okay.
I thought I'd do a little snippet from... Because we do this one also in the show, but I just love it. And it's also a little snippet in the part of... in the movie Anne Plus.
Oh, really? Great.
So coming back to life a little bit.
So get yourself ready to perform, and I'm going to announce you. So, sweethearts, babies, darlings, we have a special treat. Here is Reindier!
Take a good look at me now. I can tell you like it by your red cheeks, baby. Ha! Do you like it when I move like that? I'm gonna rule the internet. Watch me. You can watch me from the front row, baby. Watch me. You can watch me from the front row, baby. Watch me. A possession that you want to see. I'm fancy looking cause I know what I want. Wish me luck cause baby, you can never control. Get it out now, hot, hot, God of the show. Do you like what you see? You can watch me from the front row, baby, no. And you can watch me from the front row, baby. You can watch me from the front row, baby. Oh, you can watch me.
Yeah! That was absolutely stunning. And where did you get those arms, those
Tentacles.
Tentacles.
Yes, it's made by a team who 3D printed them all.
Oh.
So they made 10 pieces, and it took like 800 hours to
800 hours?
print everything.
Wow, my goodness. Yeah, that's why his show took so long to make. 800 hours of printing. So it is Friday night. We're going to play a little game. Do you play drinking games?
Not really. The post-it thing.
Oh, you did the post-it thing?
Yeah, we used to do it with friends a lot. Yeah.
And do you play games when you go out?
Yeah, I play the I call it the assignment game. And you have 10 levels, and then each level is getting more difficult. And for example, he has to go to him and say, you look very beautiful.
How did you know?
I just feel. But it can also be like you have to go to the toilet lady and say, I shit my pants and I need another pants.
Oh.
So it goes up. Level 10 is like...
What's the most extreme thing you
Quite
did?
Quite awkward.
Level 10 is, the most extreme thing is level 10, then you have to go to somebody's house. So...
But an after
What's the
party or
worst that you
something?
have done?
Yeah.
What is the worst thing then? I mean, if you do that game, there's something really bad's gonna happen.
Of course, it's always because you're drunk, so half of it you don't
You can't remember level 10.
10 is like
I did so many level 10s, I don't know where. Don't know
I
when,
never did
don't know
level
how.
10, yeah. But a lot of people did level 10, yeah.
But anyway, I got this little party game. Apparently this is very popular with the kids at the moment. It is something that a lot of people play. It is, it looks like a very angry crocodile. And apparently you just press the tooth, and if it snaps, you have to take a shot. There are shots over here. So who's going to go first?
Russian roulette, shall I?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'm unlucky the first go. No, it's going well.
It's actually me.
Or lucky.
Now you have to take a shot.
Oh, it's with gold.
Of course it's
Fancy.
Gold strike.
It's Gucci.
It's Gucci.
yeah, of course. It's a Gucci.
Oh, Jesus. Then I go.
Okay, next round. Who's next?
Oh, it's strong. Yeah, fuck it. Yes.
I was like, ooh.
No, drink.
Good luck. So we got 2 shots down.
So what is it?
So you are now leading because the one with the most shots
It just
loses.
depends.
Yeah, it depends
How you
what
look
you
at
want.
it. Yeah, if you want to get drunk.
You're done.
That's actually pretty good.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Nay.
Oh god. I haven't been drinking in like a while, so just I hope I'm gonna get home, to be honest.
For me the same.
you're doing fine, girl.
Are you doing this on purpose?
But it's always like you want to have the shots, right? When you're going out, you want to have the shots.
I'm gonna go home and watch Squid Game.
Yeah, I'm going
That's why I never get it.
So who's gonna win?
That's why you're never drunk.
Right now, Wouter is winning because you got 1 shot, right? And you got 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that's
And my prize
Oh,
is
that-
I
no,
get to
it's-
finish.
Okay, that's okay.
Okay.
Just
all right.
Okay. Fuck it. You want a shot?
yeah, you need to keep up. Like all
Yeah,
you
yeah,
have
yeah.
to.
You all had one.
Yep.
Two.
But anyways,
You need an extra one?
you won, Wouter. Yay! Thank you. So we have a little prize for you. What is it? Oh, it's over there. I got a little prize for you. You won. Even though you're...
Is that tapioca? Oh, no.
No, it's not
Like
tapioca.
cinnamon?
It's Gucci liqueur or something.
Yeah, I won. Ooh.
So
Wow.
you're getting a signed vinyl. My signed vinyl, of course. And you're gonna get a bottle of champagne.
Wow.
You know what? You're all getting champagne. You're all getting signed
we're talking.
vinyls. We're having a party tonight. We're gonna finish up here. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Big applause for Wouter Hamel. Thank you, Marta Woodman. And thank you, Reindier. So don't forget to check out the YouTube or the TikTok and
On tour.
oh, he's on tour. Don't forget that. And your album is on Spotify. Yours is too, right? Your music is
yeah.
on everyone is on Spotify,
I
right?
feel left out.
You've got a TikTok with 1.1 million.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Spotify,
I don't have that many followers on on my Spotify
Yet.
account yet. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen one day when I'm old and grey. Thank you for watching. This was Niki Today Tonight. Next week we'll be here again, same time, same channel, with great guests. Can't remember who, didn't even drink a shot, but who fucking cares? We're gonna have a lovely time here. Go out, whatever. Come over here to Club Eagle Amsterdam and have a party. Or if you can't, you know, a lovely evening at home. Go to sleep, whatever you want to do. Go and have a party. Anyways, thank you. We'll see you next week. Thank you, Dirk, and thank you, Club Eagle Amsterdam. Walking like a man, hitting like a hammer, she's a juvenile scam. Never was a quitter, chasing like a raindrop, she's got the look. Heavenly bound, cause heaven's got a number when she's spinning me around. Kissing is a color, loving is a wild dog. She's got the look. 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 What in the world can make a brown or girl turn blue? When everything I'll ever do, I'll do for you. And I go la 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 la. Na 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 na.
look.